Hey, what's up, guys? I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm tired of this video and I'm gonna get straight into it because I feel like I've been wasting enough time. We waste a lot of time. I waste a lot of time. Have wasted a lot of time. But it's all about perspective and how you're looking at it. If you've used it, your mistakes and the time you wasted to learn and grow from, then I always heard it was a quote I heard years ago that said, if you learn from it, then it wasn't a mistake. So uh, I normally wouldn't do this. I normally wouldn't come on camera and sit and eat. But at this point, it doesn't matter. We have no more time to waste. You got to take advantage of every moment you have, every situation, because tomorrow's not promised. I'm going to keep preaching that because it's not promised. Every day, people are dropping. People are close ones. People are, whether you're losing them to death, you're losing them to uh, disloyalty, or it's just time to move on in separate ways. Whatever the case is, the time is now to do what you know you need to do. Excuse me, I'm gonna eat while we talk, if you don't mind. But now you don't have any more time. I don't have any more time. So much going on. You see, I don't know if you see the shift in the world and the things that are going on. But you really have to take advantage, and you really have to be conscious and make a decision to that. You know what? I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna do what I was put on this planet to do. Was deep down in my heart, as I heard somebody say, and it might have been it actually was DoorDash. And I've heard it before, but I'm gonna give DoorDash the credit because I appreciate what she's been doing and her unedited, unapologetic, telling it like he is, not caring what people think or say. Because we get so caught into what other people think or say when they have nothing to do with your life. The only thing you have to be concerned about is what that voice inside of you is telling you what you need to think and do or say. You know what you need to do. You know it. You're just afraid. Like I've been afraid all my life, for whatever reason. You've been told probably that you wasn't this, you wasn't that, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. Forget all that. Erase it. The slate is clean, and it's time now to follow your dream, listen to the voice, follow your heart, and act on it now. You might not wake up in tomorrow. Why not? Leave something behind. Leave something. These kids, family member, or neighbors, somebody needs something. One word can change one person's life. So let's change the way we think. I'm gonna change the way I think. I'm gonna change the way I do things. Everybody I come in contact with, I'm gonna put a smile on their face, and I'm gonna be encouraging to them. We so judgmental. We get caught up into judging people and thinking we all good and we all high and mighty. We got class, that we know what's right because things may look right on the outside. But deep down inside, when you sit home, no matter if it's a $40 million house, on the outside, everybody might be driving by, walking by, going, wow, that looks awesome. Man, I would love to live in a house like that. They the most luckiest people on the planet. But that's the outside. It's the inside what matters. If you look at people behind these mansions, behind these fancy cars, if you have a conversation with them, they are just as miserable as somebody in a lemon, somebody in a HUD home, Section 8. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the outside. It's all that matters is the inside. That's true richness. That's true fulfilling. That's true where true happiness comes from. Doing what you know at the end of the day, when you get ready to put on your pajamas and go to bed, you look yourself in the mirror and go, did I do everything today that I could have to impact the lives of people I came in contact with, the people that I walked past, the people that I saw in the grocery store, people on my job, family members. Did I do what I could have when I saw that young man or woman sitting somewhere with their head down, needing somebody to talk to, and you wanted to do it. You wanted to go and talk to him and give him an encouraging word and say, hey, it's gonna be all right. anything I can help. But yet, what we've been trained to do, we all have. I've done it. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't even like it. Don't even call me. Don't start no conversation with me if you got any urges to judge someone else. I'm gonna stop it quick. The conversation is gonna end quick. Let me tell you how it's gonna go. Hey, let me call you back. Let's talk later. Later may be 10 years when dealing with me. That's how serious I am about it. That's how serious you need to be about it. Because why are we judging? A lot of people are ways they didn't even ask to be. You judging a person by a character that somebody else gave them. No, encourage people. We're put here to encourage each other. Are we doing what we can as individuals to make the planet better? Or are we making it worse? If you're not making it better, if you're not bettering the lives of people you come in contact with daily, the people you're around daily, you are making it worse. If you one of those people that want to judge people, I can't believe they still doing this. I can't believe they still doing that. Man, look, they still doing that. Listen, I'm not a religious person at all. I don't. But is there a higher power? You have to be insane not to think so. When you look around you and see the sky, the ocean, the trees, and all these things around us, you have to be insane. I just don't follow what man has gave us and tried to control us with. That's all I'm saying. But if you're not trying to make the world better, if you're not encouraging and trying to leave people you come in contact with better, you're making it worse. If you're one of those people that you think that you have the say so, that you should be able to judge someone because of where they are, how many ever mistakes they made, where I was going with this, the Bible says you're to forgive someone, your brother or your sister, 77 times. This for all you Bible worshipers. All you people toting around the Bible, going and sitting in church every Sunday, always claiming I'm sister this, or I'm brother this. Have you forgiven someone 77 times? Or have you forgiven them once and said no more? Or twice? Or 3 times? Or 4 times? Or 5 times? How many times have God, I call him my rock. It doesn't matter. We don't get caught up in the name. I call him my rock. But for communication purposes, we're gonna say God, because we all know who we're talking about. Think about how many times God has forgiven you. How many times? If you up in age, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, more than likely he's forgiven you more than 77 times. Because we all done bumped our heads more than that. But yet, if you're able to watch this video and you woke up today and you're breathing, who are you not to forgive someone else that many times? Who are you to look down on someone else and try to say where they should or shouldn't be? I'll die saying, if they're not trying to hurt you, hurt me, or hurt you, yourself, or your family, encourage. We're only put here to encourage people and to help. And to help make lives. You make individual lives better. You make the planet better. We complaining about what's going on every day in the world, and we see all these things, and I see everybody making videos about, this happening, that happened, all these distractions. We making videos about irrelevancy. Tomorrow's not planted, not promised, and the situations get worse. I'm not entertaining garbage. I'm not entertaining gossip. I'm not entertaining judgment. I don't want to be around those people. I don't want to listen to that. And you shouldn't either. Negative only breeds negative. Positive only breeds positive. So what are we going to do? You're going to continue to walk around like you're perfect, judging other people? That's what you're going to continue to do? Oh, okay. So you're going to be one of those people that continue to make the planet worse. Because that's all you're doing if you're not helping. I tell you what, it's a few communities out there that I really admire. And one is the Hispanic community. Hispanic Mexicans, They stick together no matter what. I can't say that about every community, because every community has been brainwashed to think, oh, if you ain't here by this age, oh, if you ain't got this by that age, if you still making this mistake, then I'm done with you. I don't want nothing else to do with you. But yet those same people that say they're done with you and they're through with you and judge you on where you are those same people that smile in your face, call your phone. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? What you got going on? Be careful of that question right there. What you got going on? Why you want to know what I got going on? Can you help me in any way? Let me tell you something I've been pondering on lately. And ask yourself this question. If you're dealing with people, or you have people that call you on a regular basis, or if you have people that are always smiling and telling you they love you, they care for you, but in the back of your mind, something telling you, oh, I believe if I had a flat tire and I was on the side of the road, that person would keep going. Listen to that voice, because it's real. People do a lot of talk. I've done a lot of talk before. I'm not that person anymore. I wasn't that person then. That's just where I was in my life. But deep down inside, who I am, my true heart, is to help. Help people, love people, help do whatever I can. It doesn't matter if I got $1 in my pocket. It doesn't matter if I got $1 million in my pocket. I have a heart to help people. I came from people that you would never know. These people didn't have much. And I'm talking about my grandparents. My grandparents were huge, encouraging people. They gave. I remember days I grew up in the southern parts of Georgia, and we had a farm, animals, garden, huge garden, not a little garden, a field, acre of garden, where we had to drive to pick the food down each row. It was that big. And I remember days of sitting out in that garden, and it's priceless moments with my grandparents. And we would be out there all day long in the garden, picking peas, corn, whatever we had. We had everything, just about everything. And they would come home at night, never seem to complain. I can't believe I got to do this, I can't believe this and that. I have never seen those people complain. Not only will they spend from sun up to sundown in the garden, sitting on whatever we could find, bucket, normally, straw hat if it was a hot, sunny day, no matter what. I don't know if I ever heard my grandfather or my grandmother say it was too hot or I'm getting tired. My granddaddy, those men were amazing examples. Never heard him say I was too tired. And they would be in that garden all day, and I would be with them, pick all this food, and guess what, guys? They would come home, peel it, shuck it, whatever it was, bag it, and I would hear them on the phone calling people saying, hey, I got this over here for you. I got some food. I was in my garden today and thought about you and thought about your family. And they would do pick in the garden all day and turn around and give all that stuff away. And let one of us say, but granddaddy, we can use that up. Granddaddy, I like that. You'll be all right. We good. We got more than enough. We're taken care of. Mr. So-and-so lost his job. Mrs. So-and-so is sick. She can't do for herself. They don't have anything. So we're gonna help them. We're we're going to help them. They wouldn't even say it was just a natural thing. It was a natural thing to just give. That's when you know you're doing the planet justice. That's when you know you're doing what you're supposed to do. That you are are a true giver and a server. And that's what we all are put here to do. Not accumulate things that, as the Bible say, moths can destroy and rust and things like that. Material things, things we can't take with us, things that can be destroyed in seconds, things that people fight over, things that people breaking people's houses over, things that people kill for, things that has no value, none. Those are things that we've been brainwashed to think that are important. When we know we have family members and people around us suffering, we sit and complain about single moms and children that come from single moms. But what about trying to help? Whatever reason they're in that situation, those kids didn't ask for it. And the mother didn't always ask for it. Who to judge why she made the decisions that she made to lead her to being a single mom? Most of the time, we're people we didn't ask to be. We are a product of our environment. But yet we want to judge people. That's not helping us. And people are getting paid, making money off of these conversations, off of these topics. Instead of coming up with a solution, we feed the fire. We feed the problem. We need to stop. I'm stopping. I refuse any longer to engage in that stuff. It's not beneficial to any of us. We say we want to live in a better world, and everybody want to pack up and move to another country. All you doing is taking the way you live and the way you think to another country. Now you're going to corrupt that country. You have to look in the mirror. America can change, but it starts with me and you. It can change. We can't run. Everywhere you go, you're going. You're going to be there. We talk about the country is in a bad place and how much we've become distorted and programmed. But the country is us. The people make the country, not the buildings, not the cars, not the houses. You take away the people, you have no country. So we have to fix the people. And the people starts when you're brushing your teeth, washing your face, you're in the shower, you're looking at yourself, you're thinking to yourself. That's the country. That's what's going to make the country better. Stop worrying about what people think and stop judging people what people think, say, or do. A lot of times people don't even know why they think, say, or what they do. We are a product of our environment. Let's encourage people. Stop judging people. You perfect people are destroying us. You're destroying us. And it always the people who riding around, want to talk the best, want to sound the best, want to have on the best clothes. That's a facade most of the time because they're hiding their true self. So they figure if I look good on the outside, they're going to think I'm good. They're going to think this about me. Who cares what people think about you? How are you treating other people? People know no matter what you put on, no matter what car you drive. People know. You don't have to tell people who you are, what you do, what you drive, where you live. People gonna know who you are by how you treat other people, by how you leave the planet. People gonna know who you are by when you leave, if they feel good or they feel relieved that you're gone. The time is now. Stop wasting time. I'm gonna stop, and I'm asking you to stop. It starts with one person, and that's you, and that's me. Stop looking for someone to come and make this world better. One person can't do it. If you buy into that lie, guys, That's a lie. One person is not going to save us. One person is not going to make the world better. One person is not going to heal the world. It takes everybody. We are the world. Everybody makes the world. If we all die and leave that one person that you think is going to change the world here, it's no more world. It's no more world. That person is not going to want to stay here longer. It's over. So it takes a collective to do what we know to do. Stop listening to people. Stop listening to naysayers. Stop listening to people who always talk what ifs. Always a what if. You know, people, it bothers me. People always have something to say. People always have something to say about something they have no clue about. We need to stop that. We need to stop that. That really irks me and bothers me. That you talking about something that really bothered my spirit is when someone got something to say about a situation that they have no clue about. Instead of finding out what's really going on, you automatically want to judge and throw out something negative. Oh, you know, this is what normally happened in that situation. Oh, you know, when I was in that situation, this is what happened. Oh, you know, I know somebody that, you know, that did that, and look at them now. Every situation is different, but it's all about reality. Is only our perspective, how we look and how we view things. That's all it is. Stop judging everything. We all think we're judges. What is that doing? Stop judging and start encouraging. Start lending a hand. If you see someone in need, help them. Hispanic community. I don't care. Let them talk about y'all. Let them talk about how, you know, try to make jokes and laugh and, oh, you know, it's 100 of them in the house. That's what families do. That's what smart people do until we can get on our feet. We don't kick people out when they're 17 or 18 and don't have any guidance, no clue about what they about to do in the world. No, we support each other. And sometimes you see them, people have, you know, they go out, they think they got to figure it out, and they go out into the world. Things are going good for a little while. Then they hit a hard spot. They hit a rough spot. I call it a learning curve. They hit a spot where they got to learn something else for them to grow. And guess what? Their family is always there to welcome them back. I've never seen them, and I've lived around a lot of Hispanics. I've never heard Hispanics arguing and saying, bro, you need to get your stuff together, bro. You cannot come back here, bro. No, bro. No, you've been back here 3-4 times, bro. No, you need to get just no. They welcome each other back in and say, let's do whatever it takes. I'll be uncomfortable. We're afraid to be uncomfortable for a little while. But we're afraid to be uncomfortable, but we content with seeing our brothers that we call brothers, we call sisters, people that we say we love. We would rather be comfortable than lend a hand. We would rather see them homeless than to be a little uncomfortable for a little while. But yet you say you love me. You say you care for me. Be weary of those smiling faces. Ask yourself, would this person be for me if I got evicted today? Would this person let me come and stay in their home? Knowing they got 2 or 3 empty rooms, living by themselves. Now, I'm not saying that we should be entitled, because I don't believe entitlement. And I don't believe anybody is responsible and anybody has to do anything for anyone. But when you tell someone you love them and you're smiling in their face and you're calling them on the phone every day, but yet, if you see them with a flat tire on the side of the road, you'll keep going and act like you don't see them. When you see them going through hardships, you act like you don't know them. Stop lying to that person and telling them you love them, because you don't. Conditional love is not love. That's why I don't even really use that word. What is that? It's about loyalty. It's about trust. It's about respect, not love. Loyalty, trust, and respect. That's what makes the word love. So either we're making the world better or we're making it worse. If we're not helping out our brothers or sisters, encouraging them, doing whatever we can. Tomorrow's not promised. You might not even wake up tomorrow. You can be rolling around in your grave knowing you could have helped somebody, but you chose not to. You chose to judge that person. You chose to look down on that person. You chose to think you were higher than you really are, when we're all on the same playing field.